Hello, friends. This is Brain from GameBrain.media, and we are going fishing in the Florida Everglades. I am currently connected on my cell phone because I have no other form of internet, and knocked the streaming quality down to, or the game, game, yeah, stream quality down to 720p and 3000 bits bitrate as an upload. Anyway, I hope everything works. I did test this earlier today, and it did work pretty well. So we're going to jump back into Florida and we're going to crank out another unique bass. I fully expect to crank out another uni. If you saw my last video with basically the same title, Fishing Planet, hey, nice bass number one, that was an 11.5 pound uni. Not a big deal. A nice fish. My record is 13.46. Can't remember. It's in the last video though. I did in that, Florida Everglades or Fishing Planet Florida Everglades. Hey, nice bass number one, 11.564 pounds. That occurred at about the 34-minute mark. And then I go into my fish records and I found that my most recent largemouth uni was 13.6. I'm sorry, 464, I think it was. But anyway, if you want to confirm that, doesn't matter. Can I beat it? That's all that matters. Is beating your last record, right? So, going to be sitting here throwing a variety of bait. Um, and for those of you who are new to this channel and Fishing Planet, I'll go ahead and let you know that I have a website at GameBrain.media, not .com, it's .media, GameBrain.media, and it's a WordPress website. I have a lot of links there that are, well, I have a link there to my YouTube channel where I pump all my Twitch videos, go to YouTube, and then I write random articles, rarely, pretty rarely. Um, I'd love to be able to do this more frequently, but got to make a buck in real life to support doing this. And then, so YouTube, Twitch. Oh, I never Twitter, but there's a link to Twitter, and I got to start tweeting. And what's the other thing going on there? Oh yeah, there's utilities. Like if you watch YouTube videos, there's this awesome speed control um, extension or add-on for your Chrome browser, and it just puts a little arrow at the top, and you can speed up and slow down and watch things in slow motion. You can watch things in fast motion. I talk pretty fast, but I usually watch all my videos on 2 speed, twice as fast as normal play, and then it sounds like the person's talking like they're from Chicago, like me, Chicago area, not Chicago. But when I'm listening to some people in some places, it just takes a real long time for them to say some words. And yeah, I ain't giving nobody a hard time, but I ain't got time for that. So there's a really cool speed control. Is one of the articles on my website. So anyway, check in occasionally. And for those of you who are new and don't know what's going on, here's how the yeah, here's the Fishing Planet interface. We already blew off from the globe view where you can see the whole world, and then you zero in on Florida Everglades, and then I join the game, or I pay my travel fare or my airfare and travel fees to get here. I have an unlimited license, which you can see here. There's a difference between a basic Florida license and an advanced license, which I have the unlimited because I didn't want to have to release anything. Whereas if you buy a basic license, it's much more affordable, and when you're just starting out, you might want to do that. But you don't get to keep, you have to release all these fish. You can only take bowfin and brown bullhead. Who the hell wants to do that when you're banging out bass like I'm about to show you? Um, you can't fish at night at all. So always go for the unlimited license. I bought the permanent license. It cost me like 30 gold coin, bait coins, maybe. I can't remember. It's been so long since I purchased it. Um, so anyway, yep. Here's the interface. When you get to the Florida Everglades, you're going to see this menu, right? And you're already familiar with a lot of this crap up here. This takes you to your fish records, but all these different docks, this is basically largemouth. This is basically peacock bass. This is a combo. You're going to get everything over here. You're going to get bowfin and gar at both of these locations. You might catch a snook or two too. Over here, you're going to get all three of those: junk fish, snook, gar, and bowfin. But you're also going to get the random and occasional Not really random and occasional. I shouldn't say that. You're gonna get largemouth and peacocks, depending on where you're casting towards. Because it's a peacock dock, if you cast over here, you got peacocks galore. So if you're off this dock and you cast this way, you're gonna get peacocks. If you cast that way and that way, you're gonna end up with largies. From this dock, oh my God, this leads out to the ocean. So here you have this fresh water flowing into the seawater, and they call it brackish water, right? It's a combination of seawater and saltwater. So you get some saltwater fish that come up and some freshwater fish that, yeah, this is a really hot spot for all the panfish live around this dock, and some catfish live around this dock, and out in the water is just some giant snook, um, tarpon, and miscellaneous other stuff. And while we're on the subject, let's talk about the fish species that are here. You got a bluegill, you got a bowfin, you got a brown bullhead, the peacock bass, the channel cat, the common snook, the Florida gar. Let me see if I can do this more smoothly. I love this catfish. The gaff top sailfish is beautiful. I think I have a marker for one that is 20 pounds, which is the biggest one I've ever seen. The marker was given to me from a friend, and it seems like a complete fluke because it was caught in the largemouth bass hole. Um, Now, he might have been using a bottom rod, and maybe that's the deal. And with shrimp and a small enough hook, ooh, that might be the deal. Well, interesting. All right, so the golden shiner is also here, and of course, largemouth bass, Oscar, the red drum, red-eared sunfish. They don't get real big; they're only trophies, but they're fun to catch, man. I love those. And then tarpon and warmouth. So that's it pretty much for the interface. Here's a description of you know this particular dock that I have highlighted, or I'm sorry, this particular lake. Okay, no, it's dock by dock. Okay, so forgot about this. If you go here, then click Infinity Tunnels, you're going to see what these things are. And if you go here, you're going to get a description of the Salty Delta dock, brackish water delta, blah, blah, blah. So that's fun to investigate and explore when you have your time. I don't want to burn it on stream, but I want to talk about the weather real quick. Okay, day 1 is going to be sunny. Day 2 is going to be partly cloudy. Day 3 is going to be sunny, and then it's Florida. Partly cloudy or partly sunny, depending on how you want to look at it, right? But here's the deal. I call this a sand dune or a camel hump. There's only one camel hump. Here's a double hump. This is a double hump at night. This is a single hump. Well, this is kind of like a single hump, but it's descending, right? So you're going to have good fishing right here at this yellow spot. And then when it flows into nighttime, you're going to peak. And that's going to be the sweet spot. Here you got 2 sweet spots to fish. However, I will tell you that I have caught uniques at the bottom. And everyone else I know has caught uniques at the bottom. So if you had hella good luck right here, and you've got your net 30% full, just fish through the bottom, man. If you got the time, it's fun. You're gonna keep that. That's a good time to go off and try weird locations and weird lures and weird retrieve techniques, and just jack around. If you got a full net and you got a ton of money, don't worry about it. Otherwise, you can play this and then press the T key and change time of day and jump from 9 a.m. when your fishing goes flat, jump to 5 p.m. and then the fishing gets really good until nighttime. You can only use the time key free once per day. Let's go fishing. Oh, yeah. One last thing. You can choose a random room. None of my friends are online right now, but if you have friends, you can join your friend's room, or you can create a private room for your friends only. I recommend not doing that and not doing a private room. Go to a random room, meet random people. They will give you tips. They will share markers with you. They will put you on their friend list. And it is the best aspect of this game, is learning where the fish live on a particular lake, and what lure attracted that particular fish. But then it's up to you to try different lures, different retrieve techniques, different depths, a little to the left, a little to the right, stuff like that. So apparently I hit, this looks like Salty Delta. Yeah. So I didn't want to come to Salty Delta. It was the last thing I had highlighted. And you can see that I already have markers out here. So there's a marker. Got a marker over here, over there, everywhere, right? Marker here. If you press the M key, you're going to see a little iPad. Look at all the markers this lunatic has put out at this dock. So this marker is where I caught a trophy large. Now, that's not super whoop-de-doo, right? But I got it on a spinnerbait. So to me, that was interesting. And then this one is an 8-pound largie on the frog popper. Out here, I got a little red ear on waxworms. And then in this area, oops, you know what? That's the wrong dock. Here we are. I'm the yellow marker. Where I'm looking at right now, there's a little Oscar. That's where the Oscars live. Way out here, I think there's bass. Yeah, I could probably. Let's just delete that. I have not caught big ass bass in that location, and these aren't. This is just a trophy, and this one's a trophy, um, and this one's a trophy. Oh, that one's a uni. Okay, so my unique is only 8, so I think maybe that other. Let's go look. I know exactly which marker. Oh, nope, that's a uni large. Uni large. Come on, it's that one in the middle that I can't get to. There it is. Uni sail cat. Okay, it's only a 9.7, not a 20 pound. I thought he had a 19 pounder, but no. See, that's a weird place for this catfish. Anyway, enough of that. Well, maybe not enough of that. Markers are awesome. They're one of the best features of the game. You need to learn to use them. So in order to learn to use them, after you catch a fish and you love it, and that was a great place, and you want to put a marker there, you hit the plus symbol. I can't do it right now because I haven't recently caught a fish. But you can also just create a casting marker. So if you click the plus symbol, then you go out here and you click. Okay, no fish data, but that's where I want to cast, and I want to keep casting there over and over and over. If I catch a fish, then I can. I don't think it will convert to the fish that you caught, but then I would set a new marker, and it's gonna deliver to you the fish that you caught. Now, see, this is a tarpon spot, and I labeled it tarpon spot. You can rename anything by just clicking the yellow and renaming it. Otherwise, every marker is going to be called mark. Okay, so mark is no good. This should be red drum, but it's not a uni. But I just wanted to rename it. So out here, I caught a tarpon. I forgot to put a marker. Oh no! So I recast at the same spot. I used the same bait. And lo and behold, I caught a 5 pound channel cat, but I put it down as a tarpon spot because that's where I had the tarpon from my last cast. Anyway, enough back history, and let's go freaking fishing for the largies in the spot, which means I got to go to a different dock, which is here, and get the game on. Did not get a snag. That's fantastic. This guy, boom. See what's on the hook. That's bending the rod pretty good, man. It might be a snook, but it might be a big, mean freaking green. No, it looks like it's looks like a snakefish the way it's going through the water. Might be wrong. I'm reluctant to let go until I see it clear water. Ruh-roh. Fish on both rods. I'm gonna grab this bottom rod because that's a big hook with shrimp. I think I lost it. Yep, I didn't set the hook. Okay, so here's one. That's coming in all together too easily. It's gonna be a small fish. I'm really tempted to re-grab rod 1 before it shakes the hook. But this should come in quickly. It's a freaking snook. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Get off my hook. Let me grab number one. Jeez, that was a weird delay. This might be a green fish, man. Going deep. Going deep. Can't tell. Nah. Another snook. Well, yeah, must be that time of day, huh? So let's have a look at how deep we are. Okay, rod 4. See what we got. And guess what? While I was reeling that in, the bait rod got a hit. That's just too funny. Yeah, I was calling Gar Snook. What the hell's wrong with me? Ah! It makes me so crazy when all these lines are going off. Come on, pull that thing out of the water, man. It's greenfish. It's overpowered rod for that size greenfish. But nice trophy. Oh, didn't get dinged. I did not get dinged on the on having an overpowered rod. I'll explain that next time I catch a fish where you got the red and green arrows. Green arrows mean you're good. You're using a lighter rod or an equal rod for the particular size of that fish. If you have red arrows showing on your experience for the fish that you reel in, then that means you're like using a 20-pound rod to catch a 10-pound fish, so you don't get as much experience. So, a peacock, nice. I'll take it all day long. All right, so going shallow is actually getting me the bass. That's kind of cool. Not the schnookar. And as long as we're here, or as soon as we land this puppy, we'll take a look at the weather curve, right? It's 5:30, it's sunny, we know that. The weather is warm. Sometimes when it's warm, they want to go deep and be cool. But it's not 90 degrees. When it's 90 degrees, you definitely need to go deeper here. So let's take a quick peek at, well, let's just go ahead and get this fucker back in the water real quick. Yeah, I thought that was going to be a crap cast, but I made it. All right, so what was I thinking of? Yeah, looking at this. Okay, so we are actually on the down side of that, but it's going to lead right into 9 p.m. where we're going to start throwing lures, glow-in-the-dark lures. Nighttime fishing here is spectacular. And really, the bait fishing is so hectic that I barely had time to throw the lures. But I love my topwater, frog popper, and a walker. And actually any kind of popper will work, but the frog popper is weedless. You can drag it across lily pads and all the different reeds and stuff that's out here, man. Look at this. This is great. So, yeah, if you've never fished Florida Everglades in Fishing Planet, save up your pennies and get your butt here. I think you need to be level 30? No. My recommendation was come to this lake until you get to level 30 and then go to Michigan. So my recommendation for noobs is go from Texas, level up as much as you can so you can afford to go to New York, straight to New York. Don't dick around with going to any other lake that unlocks for you. Just go to New York, get the right rod that you can catch 4 or 5 pound walleyes, purple narrow spoon, barbless preferably, and make a shit ton of money in Emerald Lake, New York, and then head for the Everglades, make a ton of money here, and then head for Michigan and just have a good old time, man. This game is just nonstop awesome action. I knew it was going to hit. As soon as I put one in the water, I knew I'd have another one to bring out. Oh, no! Whew. My rod, line went slack. It's a small fish, so can't pick my rod tip up that high. And all right, one more. All right, well, you can see that I've already cashed out that 11-pound unique from the last trip. And here, I actually picked up a unique Florida gar at only 16 pounds. My record, I think, is 20. We could check that, but it's gar. And then I've already picked up a uni here at 10.898. I don't think I even streamed that particular day. But it's in my net now, so I've already got, I guess I can claim that, right? Let me jot that down real quick. Oh, got the pen, need some paper, so I can retitle this video. Oh, but you know what? Well, I did catch it, right? 10.898. And I'm certain I'm going to beat that tonight. So, just for kicks, I wrote it down. So anyway, I guess it doesn't tell me what day I caught it, but I got 14 grand in the net right now, and I'm popping around dragging 249 pounds of fish. So let's get back in the water, man. Thank you. See, so if you've ever played this game and you've played like in Texas, you know that the bites are much farther and fewer between with much smaller fish, right? But you know that's the whole thing is the learning curve, how to pick the right rod, line, and reel, and everything else. So if you haven't figured it out by now, but by the time you get to Florida, you certainly should have figured out that your rod needs to be the heaviest item. So if you have a 20-pound rod, you need a 13 or 17-pound reel, something less than 20 pound. Um, so it's a hierarchy. The rod is the strongest, the reel is middle, and the line is your weak link. Then beyond the line, there's a leader, and that is the weakest link. All right, so I'm gonna bring this guy in. I'll try to show you that if any noobs are watching, just a quick explanation of the hierarchy. Because okay, so here's the deal: if you have a 10-pound rod and a reel that can handle 15-pound line, and you put 14-pound or 12-pound line on there, and you get a 20-pound fish, it could potentially break your rod because the line's not weak enough to break, the reel's not weak enough to break, but the rod is. So, trophy. So if you look at my inventory on this rod here, this rod is 2 to 11 pounds. My reel is 11 pound, and my line is 10 pound. This is extremely closely matched setup, but it's fantastic. I love it. Now you could put, 6 pound or 4 pound, 4, 6, 8 pound, 10 pound, whatever line you want on here, as long as it doesn't exceed 11 pounds of this of the rod, and you don't want to exceed the 11-pound capabilities of the reel. Then if we had a leader on here, that leader should probably be an 8-pound. So that the first thing to break is going to be that. You don't want to lose your all your line or a long distance chunk of line. You don't want to lose your reel, and you don't want to lose your rod, right? So it's a hierarchy. On this one, it's 22-pound. The rod won't break unless a fish exceeds 22 pounds and you're being abusive. You can coax a large fish in. You can probably catch a 40-pound fish or 44 or 50-pound fish on this. But now the reel is 18.7, so the rod is the strongest point. This is the next weakest point. Then we have 15-pound line as the next weakest point, and then we would probably have a 12-pound leader on here. So anyway, that's what I mean by hierarchy when I talk about that crap. Rod number 2. So at nighttime, that's the thing. You will get unis on bait. They do love bait, and the game loves you to use bait because you have to keep buying bait. So you need to make money to buy bait, and you take your prize money of what you'll spend $1,000 on bait, and then you'll catch $3,000 worth of fish, and you have to go buy another $1,000. So there's always this give and take with bait fishing. When you buy a lure, you buy the lure once, you catch $50,000 worth of fish with it over the lifetime of that lure, right? So they don't really want you to be using lures, and that's why the game shifted at some point during the development cycles and the patches and updates and so forth to be very bait-centric instead of lure-centric, which kind of pissed a lot of people off because 90% of the fishing well, not 90, whatever, a large percentage of the fishing population who play the game in real life use lures. I mean, everybody goes lure fishing, not as much bait fishing, but it's basically for all the same reasons. Buying bait, if you're not growing your own minnows or your own badoon. Man, he seemed like a big chunker coming out. So yeah, you can see up in the top left-hand corner, I currently have 262 pounds of fish. I have room for another 400 pounds of fish. Isn't that shocking? And I've done it. I have filled a 660-pound net in one day with all bass. I deleted all snook, all gar, all drum, all bowfins. I killed anything and everything that was not a friggin' bass from my net. And I had like $50,000. It was spectacular. It was probably a double camel hump. day and a double camel hump night. So I had 4 peaks, but I fished through all the bottoms, and I had spectacular success. And I'm not special. It's pretty common in this game, I think, that you can make fucking just huge money. If you notice, I'm sitting on $3 million worth of in-game money, but I don't have enough. I don't have enough things to buy that I care about, because they want you to the things that you need and want most, they require you buy with bait coins, a bigger net, or, well, I can't even get a bigger net. I need more slots so I can build more rod setups, templates. I need more templates. I would pay for them if it was just in-game money, but I'm not going to pay the gold coin, because the gold coins can only be purchased with, or can only be had by purchasing them with real money or your daily sign-on. You sign on once a day and you sign on 5 days in a row and you get 1 bait coin. So that's a long, slow, hard way to earn those bait coins. And then if you want to buy a template slot or expand your tackle box or expand your home garage, it's just ridiculous kinds of bait coin. Well, you can't do it with in-game money. And if they allowed us to do it with in-game money, man, it would just be endless fun. But yeah, it starts out free to play and just starts getting expensive. But you can still have a really good time with the shit that I got that I didn't spend a whole hell of a lot of bait coins on. I did, in order to get the unlimited licenses, and buy permanent access to specific lakes. So, oh well, that fish was just caught on the number 2 hook from this peacock area. Man, I really am tempted to put a number 3 on it. Let's go ahead and do that. There it is. Fish on. Zoom out so I can have more visual space to play the fish left and right with that bent rod, right? Okay. Some action. Yes. So, see how I zoomed in so I could see it, and then I zoomed out so I could land it. Cool. Walking. Then, as he approaches the lily pads, I want to redirect my rod tip to get around the lily pads. Oh! Oh, that was close. So right there at the tip of that lily pad island. Oh, he came back. He was following it, and I got him. Sweet. Man. Okay, kiss my bass. Isn't that awesome? Go slower. Giving the fishies every chance they can get to come and freaking get this guy. Yeah, I saw that wake. Looked like Jaws. Following my boat. Oh, shit. Man, just as I cranked up the speed, I actually hesitated to crank up the speed, and then it got a hit. So. But now you see 2 arrows down there. And so here's the thing. You can either catch a bunch of small fish or medium fish and random trophies with a lure, because you're casting, and every other cast, every 3 casts is going to be a fish. But you can also do the rod stand and bait. And you saw how busy I was with that. And there's a lot of switching around, but there was a lot of fish. So let's get this thing walking. Come on. Bring a fish to me. Oh, there seems like so much. Yeah, I thought there was so much turbulence in the water. There had to have been a fish following that lure when I saw that disturbance in the force. Woohoo, that was cool. I'm going to recast in that same area because I believe that fish is still there. Sometimes they will follow you all the way up to the dock, though. Not always, but sometimes. Okay, we don't want to cast as deep because I got snags. So I'm going to pull my rod tip down. Man, it didn't work. Alright. Got free. Get her walking. Come on, Christopher. Christopher walking. Got a little fish. Alright, so I'm going to switch out these couple of bait rods. But I was just trying to show you that doesn't matter. Bait, lures, and I'm sad to report that the red frog popper has lost its magical. We're walking it, walking slow. I'm going to go ahead and roll my speed faster. Oh! Suddenly, oh yeah, I went 2x on the speed retrieve, or retrieve speed, and suddenly a fish hit it. But I thought I saw this, so I'm seeing rings out there. There's fish that are feeding off the top of the water, presumably. I'm going to zoom in, have a look. Okay, my lure makes a specific size wake that you can usually read. And then there it is. Just got to hit that quick. So apparently my bait got stripped on these bobber rods, or the bottom rod and the bobber rod, but maybe not. We'll see. Holy cow! Wait, holy bass. Wait, kiss my bass. Yeah, sorry. This is not really that big a fish. It's another one of these garsnooks. At least I freaking remembered to set the hook that time, right? Oh, 7 o'clock. Oh, it got a little dark here. It's dusk. Wow, they added some more gradation to, instead of, it used to be like you'd fish till 9 o'clock and then somebody clicked the light switch and it suddenly got dark. Now at least we have some dusk or some sunset or some, evening. Cool. Forgot how to get on Snap. I'm not interacting much with the guys in the game, but 90% of the time, that is where the fun is, because you find 2 or 3 guys that you start trading questions and answers and locations and bobbers and, or I'm sorry, markers. The green bobbers, buoys, and every badass fish you catch, they're like, wow, congratulations, that's a big fish, nice fish, blah blah blah. And then the best part though is sharing those green markers and having them tell you, well, if you look over here by this thing, there's some shit down under the water that I keep getting snagged on. That as soon as I get the snag undone, I get a fish. So they repeatedly and intentionally get snagged, but you'll never know that. You get a snag there, you're never going to cast there again. But these guys sometimes will repeatedly intentionally get snagged because they yank their snag out, fish on. My point is, you can learn a lot from the people in the game, in the little chat room. All right. So I'll show you that real quick. See the little icon? I'm holding control. Hold control in the arrow, the mouse appears. Then you hit this little gear icon, and then you can minimize this window. Now, when the window's minimized, you press control again, you get your little mouse arrow, and then you expand it. Then you can also see these people in the game, and you can ask this guy, hey, be my friend, view his profile, stuff like that. So there's some good stuff here. That's also a way that you can join friends rooms when you got friends online. And if you build that friend list, I'm telling you, it's one of the most valuable features of the game. Social fishing. Sounds weird, but people, when you go to a lake fishing, sometimes people are more than willing and happy to help, and kind of like a little too eager, and obviously they're a lonely old man, and other people are like grumpy old man, where it's like, get the fuck away from my fishing hole. So takes all kinds, right? All right, 7:19. We are ticking down to night fishing. That sounded like the guy who does the announcements for Monster. I love monster trucks, man. I go back to the days of Motocross Madness and Monster Truck Madness, playing in the zone against random people from the Microsoft Internet Gaming Zone. Little chat rooms that held 8 people. Every game had 8-person online multiplayer. It was awesome. It was wonderful. It sickens me that they ever canceled it. But Monster Truck Madness eventually led toward what? What is it? Monster Energy Monster Trucks or something like that. Then there was a console version, and eventually it got ported to PC. And there have been a couple of different Monster Truck games. Freaking love Monster Trucks. And of course, there's weird random occurrences of Monster Trucks, like I think in The Crew, or The Crew 2. Maybe it's, I don't know, maybe it's The Crew 2. I don't know. One of those 2 games, man. There are Monster Trucks, and they're just stupidly fun. I wish there was really I wish somebody would make a good Monster Truck game. even if it, just give us a slider between arcade and, I don't know. You can't be simulation mode because you'd freaking kill yourself. Sitting in your living room doing a double backflip with a monster truck, and then you'd break your neck and die. Depends how real the simulation is, right? Alright, so there's a trophy gar. I hate the gar. The gar schnook, the schnooker. Something in that song. I got distracted by the fish. Trying to figure out... I pulled out my bottom rod and I didn't cast it because this guy got on. I'll take him. I'm up to 337. Holy cow. I don't remember what I said when I started, but... And I don't think that... If I go here... I don't think it tells me what day I caught the fish. If I go to Fish Keeper, sorry. Nope. So today's fish, I didn't start with an empty net. I started with a partially full net. That's where I got this guy. And then I think that whole stream just crapped out. It got stalled. Oh no, I remember what happened. The dogs at the last house started going insane, and it just ruined it. And I started cussing about the dogs, and I was like, oh, that's embarrassing. I lost my fucking temper about the dogs. I mean, I clearly cuss all the time, but I just couldn't stand those dogs. And the bottom rod, though, is, a lot of times brings you some, I've gotten tons of bass on it, but a lot of times it's going to be those gar. And lo and behold, it be a peacock. So I know that I'm fast approaching at least 100 pounds of fish caught in this period of time. For people who get to Florida, it's usually not unheard of, but I start at like 4:30, so in 3 hours I have 100 pounds of fish. So just letting you know that it's possible to really just crank in a ton of fish. This has a wobbly line. You see how that line is wobbling? I believe I have a winner here. This is going to be a nice sized fish, at least a trophy. And I believe this might be my... oh man, I'm really tempted not to grab any other line because this fish looks like it's going to be a big one. Got the wobbly line. It's not really bringing in a lot of footage, right? I'm still hung up at 120, 130 feet. Oh, let me look. Oh no, I'm pretty much maxed out on my drag, man. One more click of drag and I break the line. The leader was bitten off. What the hell was on there? What the hell was that? The leader got bit off and I got 15-pound line on it. Oh, what was out there? Holy shit. Well, fortunately it was bait. Fuck the leader. I'm not going to use a leader. Oh shit. So that's a number 4 with large mins. God damn. I'm remembering my build. I'm pretty sure that that was my setup. Wow. Wow, to break a 15-pound line, I probably had a 12-pound leader on it. What would have been down there? It could only have been... I mean, dude, I've landed a 20-pound unique gar on less. What the fuck could that have been? I don't know, man. That's remarkable, though. Okay, so we were trying to experiment, and we cast something out there in a weird spot with the bottom rod. And that seems pretty, it's bending the rod pretty good. And it's coming out of the water. It's green fish. I kind of don't remember where that number 2 rod was in the grand scheme of things here. 2 rod in the same position with the number 4 and a large min. So hoping for a repeat of the fish that got away. I got rid of the leader, so maybe it'll just bring it in. I don't think this is it, though. Nope, not even close. $350. 350 pounds worth of bass. Well, no, worth of everything, including all those garsnookers. Garsnookars. Sean! I was going to say, got some walking action. What's lighting up here? Over that. After I catch this fish. Come on, come on, come on, quick, set that hook. It's funny how the jingles on the bell stop. I mean, it's when you start reeling it in, but it certainly would still be ringing, wouldn't it? Look, I got some dancing bobber action over there to the left. Yep, saw that coming. Man, I'm really tempted. Quick, set that hook, or just bring this guy in and then set the hook. Yep. All right, butterfly, and number 2 seems to have settled, but he might still be there. Yep, set that hook. Awesome. Dude, I can't tell you how much fun this game is and how long it's been since I've played. Well, I guess it hasn't been so long. It's just sporadic. Once a week, maybe? Whereas I used to play every single freaking day. $366. We'll easily hit 400 pounds. Easily. But, wow. We're not getting to 9 p.m. all that quick, are we? Because it was so consistently 7-pound bass, man. Basically, I would go there. I'd throw a couple. I'd get like 4, 5, 6-pounder, then 7-pounder. Then I'd go cast anywhere else. 1, 2, 3 different fish at different places. I could go right back there and get another 7-pounder. It was like clockwork. Which I guess is probably why they changed it on me, right? Hey, there's going to be a fish there. I just felt it, and then I saw it. Saw the wake and the ripple behind my fish. Oh, it's your trophy. It's not no 7-pounder, but better than nothing. Oh, fish on. That seems like a really small, weird fish. Wow. They barely bent the rod. Bam, fish on. Okay, I'm coming. Come on. Well, this is surprisingly large. Oh, it just dawned on me. You know what they need to do? They need to add another indicator for a leader. They've got the rod, the reel, and the line, and actually it'd be nice if they rearrange those into the hierarchical arrangement, right? Weakest link to the left, maybe, and then so a leader, a line, a reel, and then the rod all the way on the far side, because you can see how little the rod is being stressed, whereas the rod's in the green, the reel's in the yellow, and then my line is in the red. So if we had a leader on here, then I'd be able to see that, ooh, this leader is highly stressed right now. And maybe it does, and I just haven't used the leaders enough to know that the line indicator is about my leader, not my line. That's interesting. I'll have to start paying attention to that. Wow, this is, wonder what the hell this is going to be. 9 p.m. Okay, you see that? It just turned twilight. It went from dusk to twilight. And now, very shortly, it's going to be like a light switch. Unless they have softened that effect for it turning dark. Oh, it's a freaking gar. Pretty big gar, though. Oh, a uni gar. Nice! 19-pounder. Pretty close to my 20. Let's actually take a look and see. Oh, there you go. You know what? I'm not gonna leave to look up my GAR record until we see the sun and the wow, that's much better than just the flick a switch. I guess they had softened or lessened that effect a little bit while I was still playing frequently, but in a few minutes it's going to be really, really frickin' dark. And notice I have a flashlight. Oh man, how do you turn that off? J. I thought it was J. Yep. So I turned off the flashlight that goes on the tip of my hat. Some people want to fish in the dark. There's usually enough light for you to do that, but the light doesn't scare the fish. So that's all you need to know. All right, so I'm going to go take a quick look at fish records. And then down into the 20-pound range, that's still 60-pound, 39s. Okay, here we are in the 20s. There you go, GAR. That was it today. No, wait, 815 was a 21-pounder. Where did I see the number 19? Oh, well. Yeah, my record GAR is 21. Just got a 19, though. That was nice. I got that going for me. All right, dude. Time to ignore everything and just go with this. Not this. Inventory. Recombobulate my... Yep. Oh, God. I was going to freak out if I didn't bring that guy right there. Wow, that was weird. He started running right towards me. And my line tension went all wonky. I almost released him. What the hell? Well, this will take a while to reel in. Yeehaw! Oh boy. There is something big on this line. Number 4 shiner. So whatever this one is, if it's a big old bass, I'm gonna kind of like make all the other rods very similar configuration. Like I got a number 4 with a large minnow, that's fine, but it might be at a different depth. So this looks like a pretty good fish, man. And I'm really pushing the edge of the line stretch. I hope this isn't one that that I still have a leader on. Holy crap! This is a big fish, boys. This is a good one. 130 feet. This is the same scenario as that last fish where I couldn't really get him going past. Oh, I don't want to lower my drag, man. He'll just run me out. I'm afraid he'll run me out. But I'm afraid to. I just dropped my drag. That red was freaking me out. He is coming in at 120 feet now. This is going to be a battle. But I didn't want the line to break and just totally lose it. I'll get him in. He's at 100 feet now. So he's getting worn out. He'll catch a second wind and he'll give me another battle. There he goes. He's running me out to 100 feet. Oh, come on. Don't go all the way to 130 again. Really? Really? Oh, boy. Oh, man, he's running me out. He's running me out. Gotta keep the line tension. Now he's taking me 130 feet in another direction. Wonder what the heck is on this on the other end of this line. If that other bobber goes off, I'm completely going to ignore it because I'm not going to give up on this fish. But man, 130 feet already. Oh, come on, 150? Suddenly? Come on, dude. I usually like to keep my tension vertical, but I'm really kind of afraid to lose this fish because the line will break. And I know he'll come in eventually if I can keep wearing him out. But you know what? There are times when your rod, your reel, and your line combo are just too weak, and you will end up losing something. Oh, son of a bitch! I really want to get that, but this guy's. You know what? Let's let him tire himself out. Maybe he won't jump off. Okay. In the meantime, I'm going to turn down my external speakers. God, that beeping is annoying. Oh, the line was bitten off. And that was on a little tiny fish. Wow. That thing was coming in pretty easily, and then the line was bitten off. That's just bizarre. I guess it wanted me to return to this guy. I can't believe I got the freaking rod cranked like this, and he's still running me out. So what the hell is on the end of this line? He fucking just took me out to 160, man. Alright, so this is going to last forever unless I bump my drag up again. So now I'm going to be flirting with that red line. What could it possibly be? I don't know exactly what rod I've got. I don't think a 14-pound bass would do this, unless I'm on a 10 or 12-pound rod. Yeah. Okay, 13.5-pound bass. Although, it was a fight last time I did one. This could be a, I don't know, 20-pound snook. I mean, gar. Now he's out to 220 feet. Come on. What the hell? It's going to be another line breaker. I can almost guarantee it. I had him into 100 feet. Come on. You can't keep doing this. What the hell is this rod, man? Hello Kitty? Hello Kitty rod. Hello Kitty fishing set. For your 4-year-old daughter. I'm at 250 feet now. He's run me out. What the hell is doing that to me? Yeah, this is the lighter setup. So, I thought it was at least a 15-pound setup. Well, all I'm going to lose is a hook, a bobber, or just a hook, maybe. No, if I had a leader, I might lose the bobber, too. Whatever. Alright, so I just let go of the mouse. My hand hurts. Had a friend who was like, give up, and at some point they just start heading home. And then you just start taking up the slack. So I'm just going to sit here and watch. instead of him having something to fight, he's just going to swim around. Because I'm not touching the mouse at all. Until I see slack, then I'll just take up the slack. But then he'll detect the tension, and then he'll run away again. Or I'll just flat out lose my patience and start frickin' reeling again, like now. Now, did he just have a few minutes to catch his breath and mount an additional charge? Yeah, it looks like he's coming towards me more so than going away from me. So, try to keep kicking his ass. Can't believe I had him into within 100 feet, and he took me out that far. Kind of obscene. Not unheard of, but okay. Yep. Well, yeah, he's coming towards me now. Gotta reel it in. Come on, dude. What the hell is that? He hasn't breached the water enough to really understand or see him clearly. Or maybe I was, like staring at the frickin' footage meter. And he went from 100 to 142. Bitch. Come on. Tired of this crap. Let's get it. Let's get it. Yeah, I've tried pumping it like that before. When they're just stubborn and it doesn't work. Yep, suddenly he's running out 200 feet. Okay, so screw it. I'm letting go of the mouse. This is going to be one of those waste of time fishes that you'll never land it. I don't know what frickin' rod I'm on, but if I'm on 15-pound line and this is some kind of like 30-pound, I don't know what would be out there that would be big and bad enough to jack me up this much. Circus music. Okay, if I go one more click on drag, I snap the line. Because I honestly don't think I'm ever going to land this fish. I've played this game before, and it generally just doesn't come in. It comes into 100 feet, they get their second wind, they run you out to another 200 feet, and then it's this fucking thing that can last forever. And I've done it in and out, where they come to 100, then they run out, then they come, then they go, then they come, they go. I've done it 4 times, and it takes forever, and I burned 45 minutes of fishing for one fish when I could have caught 10 other fish, right? In 45 minutes? Yeah, pretty much. Now, if I could see that was a big old green fish, it might change my mind, but I'm ready to break the line. Let's go ahead and zoom in. Really pay close attention. See if it breaches. There's the bobber. I really don't think this is the sea monster I'm looking for. But what the hell else could be on the end of this? It's got the line shake of a unique. Why does the light keep changing so weirdly? It's not really breaking the water, top of the water. Okay, so if I keep my rod over this way, the visuals stay reflective. If I go this way, they turn flat. So I know the second I hit drag, it's going to pop. But I'd really like to see what the hell it is. Just don't have enough strength on it. Well, I'm going to hit the drag, man. I'm going to cut this line and get busy with the rest of the night, because we already burned an hour at peak, which kind of blows. And this thing will never come in. Yep, gonna go for it. Snap. Alright, so that particular rod. Oh shit. He got me on the 6 pound. Oh, so that could have easily been. Oh god, don't use this rod anymore. Alright, let's leave it disassembled and broken. Son of a. I thought it was this one. I really thought I was on that one. Son of a. Holy crap, what am I even doing with a 6 pound rod here? Let's get this thing out of the fucking setup altogether. Go, get out. Go, you're gone. Come on, get out of here. You don't belong here. Where the hell was I? Oh, I was at Texas and I was fishing with a friend. Damn it. So I had a really super light setup to make it fun. Oh, God, that sucked. Well, the bad boy is out there. All right, so let's recombobulate. Let's see. I wonder how deep I was. Too late now. I already tore it down. Okay. Chill out. Relax. I think I dropped 1 to 18 inches and went with a number 4 and a shiner. 4-aught. 4-aught. Shiner. Oh, God, I'm so heartbroken. Now here, my weakest link is 10 pound line, and catching a 13 or 14 pounder on that's pretty doable. But wow, 6 pound line, that had to have been a 10 or 12 pounder unique. Oh well. Carry on. Just like sales. Next. Shot with the glow crank on the first cast. That's a very good sign. Hopefully it's a trophy, but nah, it came in very easily. Just regular large. 26 pounds of fish overall. Man, I can't believe I was using a 6 pound line. I didn't even pay attention to that when I was throwing it earlier. I guess I was only catching 3 to 5 pounders with it, so it seemed like no big deal. Oh well. Come on. Okay, so that fish is set. That fish is not set. Son of a bitch. That's twice on the bottom rod I didn't get it set properly. And it looks like my number 3 rod got away. So yeah, there you go. The good, the bad, and the ugly. Yay, fish on. Should look at the depth on this guy. I wonder if I went 24 on that one. That when I got the UNI on the 6 pounder, I really don't know how deep I was. That bums me out. pretty good fish. And so is this. There's a couple of types of line that I got on them. This one's a shiner. I'm gonna go back to the other guy. Not making much progress with this one. Ah, he threw the bait. Wow. So I'm trying to play with rods that are like super closely matched to what I'm catching, right? I want to use 10 pound, 12 pound, and then the 10 or 12 pound. I get the most XP and the most, well, prize money is prize money, or pound per pound money is pound per pound. A 10-pound fish is not going to pay any more or less depending on your gear, but the fish will give you more or less XP. So I want to get as much XP as possible, which is why I'm using rigs that are as closely matched to the fish I'm going to catch. Oh god, and it's another gar. Can you believe this crap? I hate these friggin' gar. Maybe that last one who was giving me a hell of a time was a gar. A 15 pound on a 6 pound line? Yeah, that could have been a hard thing. Oh well. So let's look at the depths. Man. Okay, rod 1. It's out there, but it's only 6 inches deep. Okay, need to change rod 1. Rod 2, 18. I'm going to go to 24. And it's a 4 and a shiner. And this is a 3 and a shiner. I think I'm going to go with 4 and a shiner and change the depth. And then this is only 12-pound line. And this is 20-pound line. In this case, I'm not going to risk losing a UNI. So I'm cool with that. This is a 5.0 with shrimp. Getting some weird stuff on that. Alright, so this Troy rod, I guess I was casting straight out. Because it doesn't quite make the peacock area. So as far as this guy can go. Oh! Dag nabbit. I just threw it out there without changing the damn depth. And, oh man, I thought I blew the set. Alright, nice little... And yeah, it feels like it's going to be a gar because it hasn't come out of the water, hasn't even swirled. And I can't get any line taken up on it. It's 10-pound line. So yeah, I'm in gar territory when I'm shallow. Son of a buck. Oh, I saw fish, but didn't see if it was a green fish. Come on, buddy. Man, I can't do another click on the drag. I'll break the line, full show, but I'm not getting much line in. All I can do is hope to tire them out. But they're electronic fish, man. So they really don't get tired. Oh, he's running out my line. Son of a bitch. Oh well, fuck this. Probably gonna lose this fish. Okay, let's turn that crap down. God, that other guy's run way the hell out there. This is the bewitching hour, I'm telling you. 9, 10, 11. That was the nighttime peak. Now, right before the top of the hour, it seems like 5 or 10 minutes before the top of the hour, that's when shit starts going crazy. So you might fish for 20 minutes or half an hour and not get diddly. You're casting left, right, middle, left, right, lily pads, whatever, and you're just not getting nothing. So, all right, I got a choice. This guy on a bigger rod, I think 15-pound line. Oh, look, oh no, I do not have an extra line of drag to go on this reed. Okay, that guy escaped, which I was expecting. But I know where I was casting because that was on the Troy rod. And he can only cast far enough out to get to the main bass fishing hole, not the peacock, the largemouth hole. So I can recast him and we might have another shot at that same fish. And if that's the case, man, I wish I could build bigger, better rods and setups. But then I get less XP. So that's the thing. I'm level 50. I need to get to level 54. Or 55. They've increased the levels to level 55. Once I land this fish, we'll take a quick look at the level slider. Man, I'm at 454 pounds of fish so far. And this is a uni large. Nice. So I know one of them other ones was, a uni large, but it got away. It's always the fish that got away. 11.27 LB. And you always want to tell your friends in the game, thanks. Okay, hook set 1. Do I need a hook set 2? I think I do. Hook set 1 is coming in, though. Coming in easily enough that it's not going to be a uni. That is faux show. Might be a trophy. Yes, indeed. One of them sleepwalker fish. Freaking psyched, man. Actually did get the uni. Kind of almost always get one when you come here. If you fish the right times, right places. Basically there's only a couple places. Well, there's a multitude of places, but some places are more or less guaranteed. Alright, so there's something serious on this. 10-pound line. Took me out to 138, 140 feet already. Holy shit. And this was a sleeper. And this is a rod that I went to 36 inches deep. So we may not have a bass here. Really would love to see what is on the end of this line as he breaches the water. Come on, fish, come on. I don't know why, but when I play this game, I really want to talk like a hillbilly. Or like a southerner. But you don't do it like that up in Wisconsin and Minnesota, See what happens when you guys leave me alone for too long? I talk to myself, I start making up stupid voices, say stupid things. Oh well. I'm a beginning Twitcher trying to find an audience. So if you find this on YouTube, as you're looking for how do I get unique largemouth bass, well, I thought I gave you enough tips to figure that out. But hit me up on Twitch. Give me a like, give me a follow, or give me a like on the video. Give me a follow in Twitch. I need followers. I need 150 followers. I'm at like 75 or 70, 74, 75 right now. You need 150 for their next little achievement award. Because Steam is all about, like Xbox achievements. How many viewers? How many followers? Stuff like that. And honestly, there's no money in it. The only way, the best way to support a Twitch streamer is rather than subscribe. Although subscribers helps, it's nice to have the subscriber numbers because I need a certain number of subscribers, a certain number of followers, a certain number of views, and all of that to go to the next level. And then they incrementally increase your penny per view or whatever the. Oh, can you believe that? I guess I was talking trash about the Twitch gods and they fucking penalized me right there. Fish hook. The fish shook my hook. Oh well. Next. 36 inches deep. Okay, so you know what that means? I'm going to take my other rod, and by pressing P, I'm going to increase my depth to 36 inches on that bugger too. Although that had a fish on at 30, and because I grabbed the other one, it shook my hook on that one. So whatever, Tiffany. Let's see if the fishing gods will give this fish back to me. He's holding pretty strong. He's taking out line on the same rod, same depth. Now we fought him once. Hopefully he should be good and tired by now. Alright, so the bottom rod's got some action instantly after changing up to a 4.0 and a large minnow. But I really want to land this guy first because he's kind of like got me to stalemate. I'm not making up a lot of line on him. I don't want to risk him going slack on me and shaking the hook like that last guy did. So the bottom rod seems like it took it, but it's a frickin' gar. But I have had gar on this, and we'll find out what we're about to get. Another gar. God damn! Must be the gar hour. It's green fish. I'll take it. Not even a trophy, though. Well, a 4.0 and a large min. Nice. That's a surprise to get one off on the sidelines, even if it's not a trophy. Oh, it is a trophy. At least it's a trophy. Tiny trophy. Little baby girl trophy. But okay, are you kidding me? I didn't expect to pick one up over there, but lo and behold, scored one. It's always something. Whoa! Flying fish! I caught a flying fish! So small he came flying out of the water. That's hilarious. Don't like to leave anything in the water more than 10 minutes of game time. But also we're going to have a look at the... as soon as we catch this fish, we're going to get over 500 pounds. And I'm going to look at my money, I'm going to look at the weather. And we're going to determine, should I stick around or just call it? Whoosh. That feels like a trophy. And lo and behold, it's a trophy. Alright. Well, changing up this guy to 24 inch deep, got us a fish. Let's find out what kind of fish. Is it a green fish? Is it a brown fish? It is an ugly fish. Yep, it's a gar. A little dancy fancy prancy gar. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and take this rod and go to 30. Just like our troy. So part of me is like, do I take it and occasionally pause and the fish goes up and down, or do I just keep reeling steady and right click to draw, let it sag a little, right click to draw, let it sag a little, right click, draw, sags a little. So when you right click, it dives a little deeper and then it floats a little higher. I think I've always had better luck by just casting and then slowing, you know, like I'm casting and then I'm retrieving at a steady 1x speed, and then I pause and I retrieve, pause, retrieve, and sometimes I'll count. Pause, 1, 2, and then I'll be retrieving to the count of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Pause. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Pause. Sometimes, oh hey, another uni. Sometimes then I'll also you know, instead of a 7 count, I'll count to 3. 1, 2, 3, pause. 1, 2, 3, pause. 1, and it's much different, faster cadence. 10.729 LB this time. That's not bad. That's not bad. I'll take that. It'll be a keeper. We can cook that. Nah, nah, man. It's like they changed some of the game mechanics, and then you get rusty. Or you haven't played it for a while, and you forget that you about keeping that line tension. So I've lost a bunch of fish tonight, but whatever. I got 523 pounds of fish, and $30,000 in a bank. That's kind of cool. Yeah, man. If you don't know Johnny Flipper, I would like to hit 600 pounds though. Maybe not that last 60 pounds, especially as my time of day, peak weather opportunities are descending, and Venus is inside Mercury, or your maybe Venus. Wait, Mercury's inside Uranus. See what happens when you leave me to make jokes all by myself. Or the bait rods and crank out my glow crank and my walker and just fish the entire perimeter, because there seems to be some oddball cadence, and that might have changed also because I haven't played this game in so long, and they've made so many updates. So they're constantly tweaking it to defeat the players, it seems like. But once you figure out, you cast, you need to have a certain number of largemouth, and then you get a certain number of, oh shit, did it wrong again. All right, so it's like you get 2 regular fish, and then you get 2 trophy, and then you get 2 more regular fish and another trophy, and then you get a uni. So there used to be some kind of cadence or predictability, or it might be 1 normal fish, 3 trophies, but it's like total combo. You had to have 3 or 5, maybe 5 regulars, 4 trophies or 5 trophies, and then you would get presented with the opportunity to catch a uni. Now, that might have all just been in my imagination because it's how my game turned out and the cadence that I was fishing at. So, I don't know, man. I'm just, hypothesizing. And, but I could put this bait rig away and just lure fish, and I might have really fun luck. So, I think I'm going to practice that. Let's have a look at what's on my... I still got that guy. So there's number 2 is in the water, and number 4 is in the water. Oh, number 4 is in the water. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and just run number 2 and 1, and then number 4. I'm going to start casting that guy far and wide. Oops, I didn't mean to be burning him. Now I'll burn him in. Alright, so quick recap. Today's stream was brought to you by Sprint, my cell phone provider. I'm using a cell phone hotspot and streaming at 720p with a bitrate of 3000. I tested this. I watched the stream. My audio was okay. My video was okay. So I decided I can stream, and I decided I wanted to play some game or play games, and some Fishing Planet was the winner. So if anybody liked this, it was on a cell phone, dude. Well, I mean I'm playing on a computer, but my connection is being tethered to the cell phone. Yeah, like that last. No, really, I'm hungry, man. I'm gonna figure out some kind of rhythm to get all the food done before I stream, since I'm not at somebody else's beck and call. With a crankbait. Oh, it looks like a trophy. It looks like a fatty. Nice. Yeah, it had to have been a gar that took off my took all that line out, and then I snapped it off on that 6-pound setup. I don't know. Might have been a large. Might have been a uni. This looks like a fatty, but I don't think it's a tro. Oh, lo and behold, it's a tro. Got something. Throwing bait the other direction. It's a green fish, but it's not a big one. Every little bit gets us closer to the brink, though. Alright, so we might tilt past, depending on this fish, it's got to be 4 pounds or better. We might tilt past the 600 mark. Blam! Not quite. Oh, it just tipped us. Just tipped us. Alright, very good. We will take that all day, any day. And in the meantime, I'm going to reel this in. Yep. Looks like another gar. And they come in the range of about, the average of 6 pounds. It seems like a pretty popular gar. So that would mean I need 10 gar. That sucks. That sucks, folks. That was my Porky Pig impression, in case you missed it. Come on, come on, come on. Come on, fat boy. He's a little more than 6 pounds, I'm reckon. Oh, really? Alright, so let's give this another shot. Let's head out towards this tree while I get a refill. So many weird expressions are caught in my head, man. I don't know where they came from, but I used to love, like, quotes. I can't remember the frickin' movie lines to save my life. Like some people know every frickin' one-liner from, what's that stupid movie? Airplane, Blazing Saddles, Dumb and Dumber, Groundhog Day, and shit like that. No, can't remember any of that crap. But I remember the most weird, obscure shit, like, slowly he turned inch by inch. And I don't know what the hell book that came from or anything. Oh, it's running me out. It's running me out. I can't believe it. Oh, shit. It's running me out. It's got to be a snook. I mean, stupid. Frickin' The gars have turned to, they've mutated into snook, sorry, but no, gars, 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 gars. Alright, so suddenly it got tired really quick. Oh, wait, that looks like a green fish, baby. Keeping that rod tip high, can barely see it in the water. Oh, oh, it breached, it crested. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Go, give me another uni, please. Give me another uni. This thing ain't fighting hard enough to be a uni, though. I'm thinking tourist is a trophy. Like a big, fat 6, 7, 8 pound trophy. Come on. Come on. Oh, man, it's 70 feet still. Man, that's pretty good. That's a good fight. And it's not behaving like a snooky. I mean, a gar. A snakefish. Oh, wait, what is that? Is it just going to be a big old fat bowfin? What the hell was that thing? Oh, that was gross. If I saw what I think I saw like a long freaking dorsal fin. Ugh, come on. Pulling a garbage fish out. No, it's a good one. Lo and behold, it's a uni. Holy cow. Another one. That's sweet. Okay. $11.518 LB. That is today's record. The last one was 10.729, and the one before that was 11.27. One before that was 10.898. Yo! We're killing it. I need 20 pounds of fish in an hour and 10 minutes. I think I can do that. I should be able to do that. But hell yeah. So, ultimately, once you figure out the deal and you know where they live, catching the uniques is not that big a whoop-de-doo. It's a matter of timing, having the right bait, the right depth, the right hook size, all those little factors, and then just doing it, going out there and being in that spot. And it's fun. I really thought that I had some freaking bowfin when I saw that guy drag out of the water, and I guess he just stuck his dorsal fin out and ran quickly for 3 feet. That it looked like a 2 foot long freaking fish, like a bowfin. But yep, love this game. Gotta love this game. Yeah, baby. Yeah, I think my record is 10 unis in one fishing session. I'm pretty sure it was. That was when I was teamed up with my buddy Noah and my buddy Brad, and we were doing the uni sheet. Like, oh, maybe that's what I was talking about before. If you go to Steam discussions, Steam forum, Steam discussions, whatever, go into the Fishing Planet section and search for a keyword Troy Fishing, Troy, T-Roy, Troy Fishing, one word, Troy Fishing, one word, Troy Fishing, Fishing, yes, Troy Fishing, keyword. You will find the uni sheet, and then you go to Google. That's a link that'll take you to Google Sheets, and then you can go to File, Copy, and save a sheet to your own Gmail account or your own G-Document account, and then you have that spreadsheet, and it's a blank page. So you go to Texas, and you try to catch every single species of fish that's available there. It's pretty cool. Oh. And then, you go to every lake. There's every lake in the game is documented, and every species is documented, and some of them come in the value of young, normal, trophy, and unique. And it's kind of like color coded in columns, and you can write down basically you just take the spreadsheet and you go to Texas, and you get to see, oh, there's 16 or there's 8 species here, and among those species, some of them are trophies. So all together, I need to catch 16 different fish to satisfy having caught everything in this lake. It's kind of fun. Uh-oh, I'm at 650. 650 pounds almost, and all I need is 10 pounds, and I have 1 hour to do it. Okay. There it is. Check Steam discussions in the Fishing Planet section. Keyword search Troy Fishing for the UNI sheet. It is a spreadsheet or a tracker for each lake and each species. There you go, man. Let's see if we throw one out on the bottom. And we can. Ruh-roh. That was a bad cast. Yep. Alright, but it looks like this guy has a fish on. And I'm looking to add, you know, another 10 pounds. Oh, baby. This. Oh, what the hell just jumped out of the water? Oh, man. I'm not going to let that other guy go. Oh, come on, come on. I need this one, too. I'll take them both. Both of these might put me over. It's 2 fish over 5 pounds. And honestly, this is really, really good. Oh, man. What was I going to say? Oh, this is a really good time of day. It's the bewitching hour. No, I do not have that, dude. But I can't answer you right now. I got 2 fish on. Trying really hard. So 89.90. This guy's taking out line. Oh shit! I'm just gonna try to keep juggling these, and I'm not gonna like wrestle them really long because somebody's gonna shake a hook. I'm gonna keep going, keep going, keep going. Okay, so yep. That guy is not coming in. Oh, he's kind of coming in a little bit. Oh no! Crap. Well, one of them got away. But yeah, 7 pounds. Thank you very much. In the last couple TikToks of this kind of environment, before you switch over to a new day, this final hour is like, just like I told you earlier in the stream, perhaps if you remember, but who in the hell watched me for 2 hours? It comes down to the particular hour. Right? So it's like sometimes 5 or 10 minutes before the top of the hour, you're going to get your best fucking fish. So here it is, 1 hour before. Like, I would not doubt if I catch one more unique fish at about 4:45 or 4:50 a.m. depending on what I catch in this interim. So now I'm going to try to answer this guy in between casts, but I really want to get this bottom rod back in the water and then start casting a lure. Because I'm telling you, this is like the bewitching hour, right before the whole day expires, even though it's the bottom of the weather curve. And, we've talked about that. It's right here. We're at the bottom, man. This is the pit. We're starting to climb a little bit, and we're going to be surprised that I'm going to get some. Like, I just got a 7-pound trophy. That's awesome. I only need 3 more pounds. No. I need 4 or 5 more pounds. I should be able to do that pretty easily. Oh, man. I'm on my light rod. Oh, my God. What have I got? This is going to put me over my 661 easily if I can land it. And it's a great way to end the stream as the clock ticks down. I'm going to keep going until the 5 a.m. Hour. Man, am I going to extend another day here? I think I'm done here, man. I'm done here for a while, so I don't think I will extend another day. I'm probably going to go trout fishing in Colorado or Oregon next. Or maybe I'll just go and do, you know what, maybe I'll follow my own uni sheet and I'll head for Oregon. Colorado's a very small lake, and it's pretty easy to nail each one of those each one of the species in that lake. So maybe I'll do that. I don't know. If I had an audience, I'd ask, what do you guys think? What do you want? What do you want to see? But, ooh, come on. Oh, it's a freaking gar. Of course it is. Bada bing, bada boom. Another trophy. A trophy gar, which puts me well over my 660 net. Oh, shit. My net's full, bitches. My uni sheet is based upon the Uber sheet. I basically just got a list of lakes from that and some of the other miscellaneous stuff. Oh, crap. Okay, well, I got to release that. But I got the XP, so I got that going for me. Woohoo! Nice. He caught a freaking 10-pound uni. Excellent. I got a fish on, but and I'm over my weight limit, so I could keep fishing, but I would have to. I'm gonna have to keep ditching fish. Oh, what? The line was bitten off. Holy crap! Oh, it's so irritating. Alright, well, these guys ain't going nowhere. And let's try the bottom rod. Alright, so let's go with this guy. Nothing's happening to me in between. Then let's go with casting over that way. Never know. I'll get a peacock. Alright, so. Oh, it's pretty much a stalemate on the line. And now he's coming in. So it's not going to be a winner. Not going to be a chicken dinner. Bada bing. Bada gar. Another gar. I'm going to release that ugly snakefish. Oh, extend your stay. Well, it just clicked over and that's it. I am done. I'm out of here. I'm going home. I'm going to cash out. I don't have premium, so I made 38 grand. What? I thought I had... Oh. Why was it racking up as if I had... Oh, well. Oh, well, it is what it is. Here we go. Bada bing, bada boom. I'm out of here. Thanks for coming. Have fun. Fish a lot. Hunt a lot. Live a lot. Love a lot. What else can I say that would be silly? I'm trying to figure out how to do an outro because I never know what to say when it's like, hey, man, I'm done gaming. Hope you are too, or hope you're not. I don't know, man. Anyway, catch you later. Bye.